Modify fstab entry so all users can read and write to an EXT4 volume. I have an Ubuntu 10.04 box with an EXT4 partition. This partition is set to automatically mount in /etc/fstab. For the purposes of this post, we'll call it /media/foo. Unfortunately, only root can create /delete files/directories on the root file system of foo. For other users to perform file/io on this volume, root needs to create a directory and chmod the permissions to others. I would like to mount the volume such that anybody would be able to read/write to the volume without the need of root to chmod. Below is my fstab entry. The entry originally had defaults instead of rw, user, exec. I added the additional entries, namely, rw so any user can read/write. Unfortunately, the fstab entry does not work. It mounts fine, but it still requires root to intervene. And, just in case anybody asks, simply running chmod r777 on /media/foo as root does not work.
The mount option user only allows the file system to be mounted by any user. The RW option makes the file system not read-only. You will have to use permissions to make the parent directory writable. The chmod command you show only affects the existing files within /media/foo.
I think it would be simpler to change the fstab entry to umus equals 000 means that anyone can read, write or execute any file or directory in foo. The usual default is 022, which means that users cannot write.
I had the same problem on OpenSUSE, but I think the solution can apply to this too. All the users I want to share the mounted file system belong to the same primary group, users. I have the following line in my fstab. And I ran the following commands. So that newly created files or directories get those permissions. This implies that you have the EXT package installed.
Well, for one thing, you want to make sure the directory of /media/foo itself is writable. If it isn't already, run the following command. Remember, star only applies to the visible contents of the directory, not the directory itself nor any files that are not visible.
If jag väntar så tar det där framme, börjar se som kidare så streaming.